Hey, I've cried all day and my face is swollen because people have talked about my breasts all day. So I'm just gonna wear this giant t-shirt so no one will make comments about my breast online or anywhere. Because I'm sure Brent Seals would not appreciate that, or Bob. Will you let Bob know I cried all day? My eyes are swollen from it. Thank you. So I have fan mail, surprise. Why are you suing Euphoria Sam? Well, my dad, Bob Dylan, has sued many films that have portrayed him poorly or his family poorly. So I'm asking him to sue some of these shows that have shown me and indigenous women in poor light, had sexual abusive themes with drugs or sexual abuse. Look at those eyes in that face. Daddy, it's been a bad day, Bob. Everybody talking about my boobs, Dad. Online, in the public, everywhere. And I want them sued. So Euphoria has come across my TV screen a lot, and it has caused problems. A lot of problems. And my dad, Bob, says that I should have dignity. And I know this is things that angry him. So, why am I suing? This is Sam Livingston. That's Sam. So he made this show that is traumatizing to me and shows people that are not my race, some that are, and terrible likenesses. Is it a hit show if it abuses indigenous women and puts scars on them and traumatizes them? Would you like to see the cast that has been in this? Thanks for the text. I love it when people text me their pictures. So this is Zendaya, who has no feelings or thoughts about slavery and abuse towards women. Because she takes a paycheck in it, obviously. She's in this show. She has caused sexual abuse and harm, and so have these casting characters with their TV show. Showing illicit drug use, illicit sexual and pornography, portraying themselves as me, or things that have happened to me. And obviously, she doesn't care about slavery or harm to indigenous women or black women because she's taking a paycheck. So what these people never learned is what I'm getting ready to teach you right now. And apparently none of my producers learned. The historic abuse to women of color, the historical brutal violence and sexual emotional violence to indigenous women and Native Americans and trans. It is genocide and has been used as genocide and is still somewhat known as genocide, female genocide, in the Congolese and Sudanese. It has been used for a long time to wipe out cultures of color, to stop to be used as birth control against people of color. A lot of the bondage of America's slave roots is still being portrayed in these people. When you show indigenous people without dignity, you show them being hurt and abused, you're continuing that culture. White women having Native or black women as servants or slaves, we're still seeing in film. Hollywood has glamorized and used in films, has kept it alive instead of subduing it. They've kept violence of women, especially Native and indigenous women, going by continuing to make topics about it and topics about me that are pornographic, that are dishonoring, and hurt my dignity. It's terrible for women of color. It's terrible for people to see me be hurt and abused. It's the same as this. The cause of this dramatic behavior in America is with wealth and privilege. And it causes the hate and non-respect to Indigenous people and people of color. How can I prove this to you? Well, I think this is really easy to prove. You have Rachel Adams killing an Indigenous man in this film. You know, she's not Native American. We have Eli Fanning killing Indigenous people in this film. She's not Native American. We have these white people laughing about Indigenous people being hurt on screen. They've made money off of Indigenous people, Native Americans, and just laugh about it. You had Charlize Theron assault people of color before they were going to a Muslim mosque. Someone that was from South Africa would obviously know about color and abuse towards women, but she doesn't. You had Taylor Swift steal music from Native Americans. Her father helped pay for her to steal music from Native Americans and stalk them and hurt their fertility. And then, sadly, as Indigenous people rise, they forget who they are. This woman says for Indigenous women to shut up about their abuse. She goes to the Met Gala, a $10 million ticket, and makes fun of people protesting for rights. And they want her to be the president, and she becomes the president and leave the country. Then you have women that get wealthy, even say they are victims of sexual abuse from their childhood, then go hurt Native people in Hawaii and disrespect them and make them slaves and servants. Thank you, Oprah. And then you have The Devil Wears Prada, in which Native women are shown as servants. The coffee getters, never in power. Must I go on? Did that prove enough to you? You know, and poor Bill Gates, he knows I cry about this. Bill, I cried a lot today because people talked about my chest all day long. People online showing me pictures, women shoving their chest in my face, comparing. Anytime someone talks about my chest, Bill, it's sexual harassment. Please sue them, Bill. So Euphoria is sexual harassment and harm to Indigenous people. And why am I doing this here? Why am I wearing a giant t-shirt? Why will I not stop? Because of little girls like this. They need to see people be respected and honored. Their culture. They don't need to see the continuation of Native genocide on our TVs. Because all you are is making money from it. Do you give any of your portion to your profits to the ACLU? Do you give any of your portion to your profits to people of color? Do you give any of your portion of profits to Native Americans? No, you're just glamorizing their rape, abuse, and genocide. So, I'm still here. I'm going to be here for a long time. I hate this show because people sexually abuse me by either their comments or their actions or what they make on TV. That is why I'm suing Euphoria and suing the people that hurt me today sexually and made me cry and my face burn. My father, Bob, wants me to have dignity. And he hates when people talk about me sexually. And he does sue when films do things that dishonor his family. That is the end of my talk, but today I'm very upset. Thank you.